It's a wonderful world, a wonderful time to be alive. I see the gray skies and I feel fly. I feel happy to be here. I'm so happy to be here. Don't be scared. Chase your dreams and achieve. Be the one that people want to be with. Enjoy life. Have a smile.
A relationship, I think, is like a shark. You know, it has to constantly move forward or it dies. And I think what we got on our hands is a dead shark.
Woody Allen.
I love what you're wearing.
Oh, you do? Yeah? Oh, well, this is Ty's present from Grammy Hall.
Who? Grammy Hall?
Yeah, my Grammy.
What are you kidding? What'd you do, grow up in a Norman Rockwell painting?
Diane Keaton.
You don't want me to live with you.
I don't want you to live with me. Whose idea was it?
Mine.
Yeah. It was yours, actually, but I approved it immediately.
Tony Roberts.
One with the VPL,
VPL?
visible panty line.
Yeah, she's a 10 max, and that's great for you because you're used to twos, aren't you?
Carol Kane.
What's your name?
Allison?
You're like New York Jewish left-wing liberal intellectual, Central Park West, Brandeis University with the socialist summer camps, and the father with the Ben Shahn drawings, right? And the really, strike-oriented kind of. I'm stopping before I make a complete imbecile of myself.
No, that was wonderful. I love being reduced to a cultural stereotype.
Paul Simon.
We're going to be Jack and Angelica and have a drink here, and if you'd like to come, we'd love to have you. Just sit and talk, nothing. Not a big deal. Just relax, just be very mellow.
I don't respond well to mellow. I have a tendency to. I get too mellow. I ripen and then rot.
Shelley Duvall.
I was at the Stones concert not too long when they killed that guy.
Jimmy Turner, what have you been doing?
I was at an Alice Cooper thing where 6 people were rushed to the hospital.
Yo,
with bad vibes.
welcome back,
Janet
welcome
Markman.
back.
Colleen Dewhurst.
We here, and it's a
In the
wonderful,
Woody
wonderful
Allen film.
world. We have Louis Armstrong in the house.
You were supposed to be making.
You know what I'm talking about.
Annie Hall.
What a wonderful world.
Annie Hall.
I see skies of blue.
A relationship, I think,
The
is
bees
like
are
a
buzzing
shark. You know,
too.
it has to constantly move forward or it
Life
dies.
is chill,
And I think what we got on our
and
hands
everything
is
is
a dead
real.
shark.
I
Woody
sit
Allen.
back and I see
Oh, well, this is
what a
Ty's present
wonderful
from Grammy Hall.
world.
Who? Grammy?
Yeah.
Grammy Hall?
Yeah,
Godfather of
What
soul
did you
and
do?
jazz
Norman Rockwell
himself,
painting?
Louis Armstrong.
Diane Keaton.
You don't want me to
Thank
live
you
with
so
you.
much for your
I don't want you
contribution
to live
to
with me.
life,
Whose idea was
music,
it?
and art.
Yeah.
Masterpiece.
It was yours, actually, but I approved it immediately.
At the heart of it all, the movie Anna Hall. Was it Arnie Hall is about loving someone that's not good for you at all. Its comedic flow has a nuance at first glance. The main character is just a man full of banter and rants much more than usual. But a deeper look reveals much more. He's a broken soul searching for meaning but feeling hopeless, that's all. Perhaps there's more to his rants and how he gathers facts. Pay attention. There's something about breaking the fourth wall that stands out in it all. Each time a major event happens, the characters examine it as if looking back and reflecting on the exact moment disaster struck. You dumb idiot, you should have done better. It's relatable much because I often also do that. Replaying failed missions in my head. I should have talked to that girl by the counter, but I fled. Man, I wish I was more courageous. If I was more steadfast with less giggles and more grasp for the thing called game. If only I knew her name, then I would have gained courage to cut that damn. Yeah,
Colleen
right.
Dewhurst.
What I'm saying is not playing. The characters beats himself up for screwing his life up. But perhaps it's not always his fault. He gets a lot of tough breaks and doesn't know what to make of it all. Sporadic perhaps he seems with his antics, but he has an advantage. He's quick-witted and gets the girls spit 10, and most of them are 10s. He falls for a dame by the name of Annie Ho. She's a clueless singer, and he's a deep thinker. Together they collide like asteroid falling from the sky. Their relationship is a flat line, but the guy resuscitates every time with his money and therapy sessions. She's dead weight, but he keeps on chasing. The one thing that's not good for him is also the one person he can't live without. I feel like I'm also a grouch. I should give her a break. Arnie's okay. She's a great girl, you know, but she's not good for him, and he's not good for her, you see. Is she God? Is she Satan? Or is she the angel of death looking to kiss him? Well, I don't know. There's just something about Annie Hall. She's exceptional.
Carol Kane.
She's beautiful.
What's your name?
Allison?
You're like
Curb Your
New York
Enthusiasm is a comedy show guaranteed to get you laughing and gasping for air.
Nearly as good as you do when you look in the mirror.
Man, it's not fair. How do you get so many funny characters in one show? The competition is double. Based on the life of Hollywood icon Larry David, the show is played as a satirical attack on Hollywood schmucks as if the rich ain't got enough problems. The show shows us stuff we can all relate to. It's about tough days at the country club because the friend who owes you money won't show up, or being forced to hire a talentless actress because her family is suing you for killing their relative bandit who just happened to be trespassing and you shot him. Okay. The events that happen are so hilarious and you can't imagine. The trouble Larry goes through, he's put through a lot, but nobody vouches for him because they all secretly dislike him. So when he's faced with misfortune, they're just like, yeah, good for him. It's a comedy spin that could serve as a modern rendition of Laurel and Hardy. It's time for Laurel and Hardy. It's time for Curb Your Enthusiasm.
How did you decide on the last name anyway? I assume it's Rosen, right?
What did you just say? I have to accept the fact that you're wired like a fucking
Titanic, my gosh, Titanic. What a movie. What a blast. They all say this damn ship is never gonna sink, and it sank, so damn. Yeah, so James Cameron directed one of the most epic movies of all time, Titanic, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet as lovers. And this is a tale of love and misfortune and holding on to the one that you love even when the deepest of trouble happens. The movie examines human emotions. It examines how we deal with difficult situations. It really had me crying in the cinema. Well, I wasn't in the cinema, I was at home with my family. I wasn't tearing up, but I had a few tissues by my side. Yeah, I was tearing up. It's very sad. Amazing movie. Guaranteed one of the greatest movies of all time.
You learn to take life as
Amazing.
it comes at you.
When the ship docks, I'm getting off with you. God Almighty.
Our mission on this life is to have the right impact, to go out and grasp the language that is meant to influence people. Our creativity should shake the very spaces we enter. We should be like Master Splinter, training for that wonderful day. It's training day. There's a Washington and higher to play. He is gonna test us beyond what we can imagine. And when that happens, we need to be able to step up to the plate. I'm just saying, when beef comes your way, how you gonna deal with it? You can't always be peaceful. Sometimes you gotta fight for your rights. You know what I'm saying, huh?